8th from Glasgow Rangers as well. A little bit disappointed for Anderlecht. And Liverpool, obviously, who was starting on pole, only finishing 9th because of a problem.
So the fastest lap came from Beijing with the 1:23.565. That was done on lap 13. And we'll see some champagne spraying. And here we are, some of the highlights of the race. Let's go on board with the Flamengo car at the start. And of course it was Adrian Barrios in the lead early on. There's that spin from the Alain car.
And the overtaking from Beijing on AC Milan, that we didn't see. It was no, it was a fantastic move from David Erigon. Very good job indeed.
Of course, we heard about it on the interview afterwards. Yes. So Robert said it was either that or collision, some more action with the FC Porto car. And there the Beijing car heading towards the victory. And yes, an outstanding performance as others went and looked at the gravel. That was the only little mistake we saw from the winner, that lock-up just before the start. And there he is coming towards to take the checkered flag after 44 minutes and a lap of tough, hard racing. And excellent performance by Davide Rigon. There they are, up there on the podium.
Sul gradino più alto del podio, il vincitore, Beijing con Davide Rigon.
Jumps into the air, claps his team, gives the thumbs up.
Il Milan
all the 18 football teams. There is Robert Dornbos, runs to the podium. He's pleased, the Flying Dutchman there. And then another Italian on the podium too. And Guidi clearly pleased with his result.
The local driver.
Yes.
The local team.
So, have the national anthems of Italy. Of course, we've heard this many times before for Ferrari victories. But today, it's for this man here, Davide Rigon, the third time he stood on the top step. The moment recorded for posterity on the camcorders, on the digital cameras. And he puts on the Superleague Formula hat. And the footballs, I think, will probably be kicked into the crowd. And here is the trophy for the third place driver. He holds it aloft. And
Coppa per il secondo classificato
presenting that.
Milan, premia Francesca Scarpa del Milan.
And here
another second place trophy for
Amplain per la scuderia
yes,
Team.
He wants a bigger one.
He wants a bigger one, and presented by the lady from Milan, one of the promotions people. And then here, Juan Lascones, the Superleague Formula board member, and that's the biggest trophy. And that will go with two other similar ones. And well, a big smile on his face and a superb job. And the champagne sprays now. Fortunately, not spraying at each other.
Robert having they all having a little sip before the second race.
You don't want too much of that. They've got another race, of course, ahead of them.
Otherwise, you're going to break way too late.
Yes. And the ball's going to the crowd. And this marriage of football and, of course, motor racing working well. Let's check out, though, the grid now for race 2 coming up later. Toccacello, the Roman driver, will start on pole with Borja Garcia, had all those problems alongside him. Then it's Andy Soucek for Madrid and Frank Pereira. He'll be a man to watch from that second row. Then the newcomer Dominic Mermans for Alain, and the other newcomer Katsimis for Olympiakos. Then Max Roussel, the young driver for Switzerland for Basel, and then Duncan Tappy for Tottenham Hotspur. Then it'll be Jelmer Berman for Eindhoven and Adrian Valles from Liverpool. Hopefully they'll get that car running fine. Then Tristan Gomendi for Porto and Craig Dolby. He could be quick there. Pitsonia for Corinthians and Ryan DL, who had such an excellent run. Took a rocker for Flamengo and Pierre Guidian, and of course first and second will start at the back of the grid with Robert Dornbos and Davide Rigon. So that will be the lineup for the second race, which you'll be able to see live in a little while, and also of course on the internet too. So discussions there, but as we said, there will be another race coming up, more great action, see cars coming up through the field too. So, well, that's pretty well it from us here down at a very sunny Vallelunga. A few course cars out, but let's just check out when you can hear us next. Yes, we're coming up at 1 GMT. But from Bruce Sherday and me, Andrew Marriott, we'll say goodbye for now. See you later.